2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least.
Uh-oh, Henny, is that something that's going to hurt?
This one looks like it's heading for some mulch.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
Oh, come on, you're better than that. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. Lovely effort that. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
That's an awful error. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one might need to get down a little.
Playing their fourth shot.
How close was that to going down? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Great touch.
That's a bogey, but not a bad putt.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
Ooh. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Getting ready to play their third. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is Luke, I rarely say that par fives on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par five.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Sitting at 2 under. Oh, what a super shot.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looks good.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And they've found themselves in the first cut.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Jon Rahm. Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Good look at a birdie here.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This group is heating up.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And there it is. Currently 1 under for the round. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 5 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And back to the course with the live action. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
The putt is underway.
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. So, Rich, 9 holes in the books. What do you make of the performance so far in this rivalry?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Well, this should find the short grass. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Go in. Nice judge's speed. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 11th. Going with the 5-wood. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for 14th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. That dog will hunt.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Now, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Putting for par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And coming up well short.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
If it's up, it could be in. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. He's sharing 13th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich, 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well played. Sitting at 4 under for the day. A chance to move into the top 10. Opting for the 5-wood. Woo, back there, horsey. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well, that'll play. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Birdied their last hole.
John Rahm getting ready for his next shot. And back to the play, shall we?
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Go on, get in the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here.
there it goes from the sand. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Looking good. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
That's tidy. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that signs off on today's round. And with that, their round has come to an end, and Rich, they should be pretty happy with where they sit on the leaderboard.
After 2 rounds, absolutely some really solid work out there. A little room for improvement, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great lie.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Not able to find the green in two, but a bold play.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par. These are on rails, looking good.
That gets the job done.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's in a share of 7th place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot on the second. Might get caught up in the brush here. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
That's disappointing.
Blame the caddy.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time now for the 4th shot. This one for bogey. Ooh. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Great shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Big putt for par coming up. And there it is. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. A bit wild on approach there.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Oh, that almost went in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Yes!
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Well, that's a handy shot. Currently -5. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
An opportunity for a birdie here. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the 8-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Ooh, that almost went down.
This putt for par here.
Well done. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
Currently 5 under for the event. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. That should find the cut stuff. Nicely done. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yes, they've made it.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
Looking good.
Well played. And that will move him to 6 under par. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Wonderfully played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face. Going for less club here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
They're nicely holed.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Going and going and going.
Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
How close was that to going down? A 7-footer right here.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And that will take him to 7 under.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, my God.
And this is why you've got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Went straight down.
Should find the green.
And here we are with their 4th. time play, that one, at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Okay, let's get back to the action.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is what they have left for par here.
It was on a good line. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 8 shots back after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was pure. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
And it's Colin Morikawa on top of things.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Putting for birdie here.
Good stroke. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
And I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
They found the sand here.
Playing their 4th shot.
What touch? Made it.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Ooh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 17th tee.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Whoa, down there, horsey.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
And this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Surely it's going to.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
What are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
That one should find the surface.
Left yourself an opportunity.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Okay, steady now.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. That's pretty tidy. And another round safely in the books. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.